Hello everyone, my name is John Patterson, and if you've been keeping up with my blog, you know that it's about everything involving extreme sports, travel, and just living an adventurous lifestyle in general. Two of my favorite extreme sports would definitely have to be scuba diving and skydiving, which I've talked about on my blog already. And so my original idea for this short little video today was to interview my brother kind of on those two subjects. He lives in California. He's been living out there for almost a couple years, and I thought it would be just kind of interesting to see how it's been transitioning from a place like Texas to a place like California where he has access to all that now, and how he's taken advantage of it and enjoyed it, which I know he has. But unfortunately, we had a lot of technical difficulties through Zoom, and our recording quality was just very poor, so I didn't think it would be good to use. So I decided to switch it up, and I'm just going to go solo for this little short video today. And one of the things I just kind of wanted to talk about involving my whole blog and the whole subject of everything, and something that I think is the most appealing aspect of the whole thing for me, is the ability to kind of incorporate adventure. For example, skydiving, scuba diving, those kinds of adventurous activities, and being able to incorporate that with travel, which I also am a lover of. So I have had the privilege of traveling over South America, Central America, and I'm very lucky, and I've seen a lot, and it's a privilege for sure. Next on my list to travel to this summer was actually Colombia, the country. Unfortunately, that's now obviously been affected by COVID-19. It was supposed to happen this summer. I was very excited, and now I'm not going, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. My father has actually recently started to build a house down there, which is good, so I'll definitely get to go down there at some point. My uncle also lives there as well. He's been living there for about 10 years. He's married to a Colombian woman. And my father is also married to a Colombian woman, but she lives up in the United States now. However, she still has family down there, so we've got a lot of connections down there. And I also have my great aunt also lives in South America, so it's been a very cool experience in general, just having family in other countries and being able to travel and just see how other people live. And I think that's all it's just a very good experience for somebody like us who's young and growing up, and it's been really good. So again, yeah, I'm upset that I'm not getting to go this summer, but I'll definitely be looking forward to it. And that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about, is just Colombia in general and the appeal of it. For anyone who's interested, definitely should check it out. You probably don't hear about it much, but it is a beautiful country. And a lot of people might think otherwise, but a while back, it was very, very dangerous. You would not have wanted to go down there, especially as an American. However, now it's very safe compared to back then. There's a lot of Americans living down there, way more than you'd think. And it's overall just a beautiful country. And one of the other big appeals to it, and people like us who are young, traveling, doing all that stuff, is it's very, very cheap. Literally, one of your biggest expenses is going to be your airfare to travel there. Staying down there is very, very cheap, because the exchange rate from the American dollar to the Colombian peso it's a very good exchange rate, so you're able to purchase things very cheap. But overall, it's got everything you could want to do as far as adventure and travel, especially for me, definitely. You know, you can go skydiving, you can go do some of the most beautiful scuba diving. There's beautiful jungles, hikes through the jungles, stuff like that. And yeah, literally just about everything. And surfing as well, lots of surfing, beautiful beaches, beautiful women. But yeah, overall just a great place. I've heard nothing but good things about it from my family. For a while, my family was living next door in Panama, which is also really awesome to travel to. I've been there 7 or 8 times. Awesome. It's just awesome to travel there and really just see how other people live. And like I said, being able to incorporate that sense of adventure and doing these adventurous things, incorporating that with traveling, so it all just kind of blends into one awesome trip. But yeah, so going back to Panama, it's great, but overall Colombia is way better. So, and I haven't even been to Colombia yet, and I thought Panama was awesome, so I can't wait to go. But yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to really talk about is just kind of the appeal of Colombia, and just, my travel down there was affected this summer, unfortunately, as well as a lot of other people's travel plans. So I thought that would just be appropriate to mention during this video, considering all this craziness with COVID-19 going on. Hope to God everything gets back to normal by the fall and we can be back at Texas State on our beautiful campus. But yeah, like I said, that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about. Just kind of put Colombia in the spotlight for a second and just talk about how beautiful it is. There's amazing things to do there, and it's just overall an awesome place that's cheap to live, and it's beautiful. I'll try to show some pictures while this video is playing so that y'all can see some of what it looks like. But like I said, highly encourage anyone who's curious or anyone who's adventurous traveling, even if you don't like extreme sports like skydiving, scuba diving, surfing, it's still a beautiful place to hang out on the beach, have a drink, whatever, if that's your thing, whatever you want to do. So, and it's kind of like a hidden treasure, in my opinion. Not that many people know about it yet. More Americans are starting to move down there, but like I said, it's very cheap, and so that's why my father he's started to build a house down there, and he's actually saved for years and years to be able to do it. But yeah, so I'm just grateful to get the opportunity to get on there at some point, and I think that anyone who is interested or could make it happen should definitely consider traveling down there, because it's a really cool place, and I can't wait to visit, especially if you're like me and you like doing adventurous things like hiking through the rainforest or riding motorcycles or four-wheelers or surfing, scuba diving, blah blah blah, you name it. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Thank you guys for listening, and yeah, just continue to follow my blog. I'll have another post up soon. Thank you guys, and y'all have a good day.